What is up, guys? It is Seek and Return Gaming, and I wanted to talk about my predictions for Survivor Series Wargames 2025. And I think it's like, I want to say it's roughly 4 or 5 matches, and yeah, there's only so roughly 4 or 5 matches. I believe it is Stephanie, Vaquer, and Nikki Bella, and then we've got John Cena and Dom for the IC title. We've got the men's Survivor match, and we've got the women's. I think that's it. I don't remember if there's another one right now. But I want to go ahead and talk about Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer. I mean, Stephanie has had one of the best years, I would say, honestly, in a while. Not in a while, but like one of the best years just in general of recent time. And she is kind of, just coming off. She's been champion for a little bit since WrestlePalooza. And, Nikki, if you've been watching, I think it was pretty obvious that Nikki was eventually going to turn on her. I just think that was pretty obvious. So, honestly, I'm gonna go Stephanie. With the WWE, sometimes you don't know because there is a possibility that Nikki could get the W, but I don't quite see them dropping Stephanie, or not dropping. I don't quite see them taking the title off of Stephanie right now. I just don't. She's had a pretty big year, and I just don't see that happening right now. So I'm going to go Stephanie Vaquer wins. Next up, Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena for their Intercontinental Championship. Now, this is a really interesting one because John wins it in his hometown, and Dom loses, and a lot. And you also have to think about the last time was now tournament. There's been a lot of speculation that Gunther could be the one to win the whole thing, and Gunther's back. He's back with his old theme. He's back with the robe. I mean, he's back. And I think that's it. I think you got to pay attention to that, of course, because, it's Gunther. So, there's been a lot of speculation that Gunther could win it and that Cena's last match would be against Gunther and, I guess, potentially for the IC title. But there are so many different parts because Dom could get the dub. He also has the Judgment Day, but also Dom's been feuding with Rey Mysterio as well. So there is also that. If there's any interference, it is going to potentially be from the Judgment Day, but I believe I could see Rey Mysterio also coming in and helping, and John Cena retaining that way. So, man, this is honestly difficult. I'm gonna go John Cena. I'm gonna go John retains, and then after that, we've got the men's Survivor Series match, and I believe it is Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, the Usos, and Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre. I just finished out Raw a bit ago, and like one of the last things that happened was like the fight between all of them. And one of the things that was said on commentary was just look at the size of the size of the Vision team and the weight of all of them. Like, they have some really heavy hitters on that team. The biggest guy on the other side is Roman. Roman is the biggest guy, but the other side they've got Drew, they've got Lesnar, they've got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan. There's really like all those over half their team is just huge. It's just big guys. And the biggest guy, again, on the other team is Roman. And everyone else, the Usos are not that big. And, Cena, Punk and Cody, they're like, I won't say average, but they're not, those guys, those are some big guys. And this is a really tough one because it's like, on one side of the field, you have 2 world champions. You have the world champions right now on one side of the field. You have Roman Reigns as well. Not counting out the Usos, but you have 3 just big. Those are heavy hitters. Those are top guys. On the other side, these are not top guys, but on one side of the field, you've got Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk all on the same team. On the other side, you've got Lesnar, you've got Logan Paul, you've got Drew, you've got Braun Breaker and Bronson. Those are all heavy hitters and top guys as well. I don't really know because it's kind of it's like again, you got two world champions, and those two, that side losing would be kind of wild because again, you have two world champions on that side. So, and I could be wrong about this. I could very much be wrong. I'm gonna go CM Punk, Cody, the Usos, and Roman. I'm gonna go that they get the dub. And I could very much be wrong on that side, but I'm gonna go that they get the dub because it's hard because like the vision with where they're going, I could see them picking up the dub with with them just growing and getting that W. But it's again, you have like two world champions on the other side, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Punk and Cody, the Usos, and Roman wins. And the next match is the Women's Survivor Series match. And if I believe, I'm not mistaken, team-wise, I believe it is, I want to say Nia, Lash Legend, I believe the Kabuki Warriors, and I think Becky. And then on the other side, I believe it is AJ Lee, Charlotte, and Alexa. I think Io and Rhea. Crazy match, but there's a lot going on. In these matches, Lash Legend. I haven't been keeping up on NXT too much. I need to get back to it, but Lash Legend. I know she's coming up from NXT, and this is honestly a pretty crazy thing. Just because she's in like a really high profile big match. I know that she is like going to be with Nia Jax, but still, this is a pretty high profile big match to be in when just coming up from NXT. As a whole, I think I'm going to go with AJ Lee, Rhea, Io, Charlotte, and Alexa. And I could be wrong on that. I could very well be wrong. I could very much see the other team winning. I could very much see that. But I'm thinking like, I don't know. This is AJ Lee's like second match back, and she could lose. She very well could lose. But I'm thinking like this is her second match back, so I don't know. I'm thinking because of that they may give her the dub, but also Lash Legend, and I mean Lash is still very new. This is her like first like one of her big matches, so I'm like maybe they give her the dub under the belt. Also because Becky Lynch just lost the IC title, so maybe they give them the dub. But I think I'm gonna go with AJ Lee, Charlotte, Alexa, and Rhea and Io. I think I'm gonna go with that team. I want to say I've covered all the matches. I think. Those are my predictions. Those are my predictions for Survivor Series War Games. I would love to hear you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is going to win. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, give it a like, comment, sub. And I definitely want to hear you guys' views on this. Make sure you guys, again, pray first, game second. Watch Survivor Series. Have a great day. I hope you guys also had a great Thanksgiving. And let me pray you guys out. Lord, I pray, Lord, you would just watch over, Lord, everyone, Lord, whoever is watching or listening to this, Lord. Protect them, Lord. Keep them safe. Bless them, Lord. Let them have a great week. I say amen. Peace out.